Come on. You know who it is and you know what it is. It's the dynamic duo that you know, love and appreciate. It's your boy T.
It's your boy F.
And we here, another week, another episode, season 2, episode 14, agenda over facts. You know the drill, you know the intro by now. If it's your first time, welcome.
If it's your first time, stop listening now. Save yourself time.
This nigga every time, bro, we need to sell ourselves. We're an asset. We're an asset.
Alright, bro, answer me this, yeah?
You're depreciating our value, fam.
Calm. Someone comes in with cakes, yeah, and they're offering it to everyone. Someone comes in with cakes and goes, nah, don't have these. They're dead. What are you going to do?
I'm not going to eat them.
The curiosity is going to be like, nah, let me have one.
Nah, that curiosity thing only works with certain things. Not where it's like something that you're eating, because that is like, that's like life or death.
They're listening, yeah.
Whereas if it's something like, no. Don't talk to that person because he's not good for you. But it's like, oh, yeah, no, that's a person.
What you were gonna do was gonna be like, if you haven't listened, if it's your first time, enjoy, follow. Whereas
I was gonna say, welcome
whereas
back.
Me, and that's what they expect. Whereas me, I'm changing it. They're going, if it's your first time, fuck off, go away. Then they're like, raw, I'm gonna keep listening. These guys,
the guy that we're gonna be like, he's gonna hood nigga G.
This is different.
Hood nigga.
Understood.
But yeah, man, if it was your first time, welcome. If it's your second time, welcome back, man. You've come back for the dynamic duo that you know, love and appreciate. Whilst you're here, we're going to give you 10 seconds.
Are you not embarrassed?
Nah, you did that on purpose. Wallahi, you did that on purpose. Wallahi, you did that on purpose. Nah, you did that on purpose.
That's divine intervention. Because, bro,
I'm trying to launch your career, man. Man saying that you're not embarrassed.
I put the vape down.
Oh, you wanted to grab your elfbar?
No, I wanted to put it down.
Oh, you're an addict, man.
Relax, man. Come on.
Niggas not even smoking it, but you just gotta play around with the elfbar. You gotta play around with the elfbar.
I got it.
But anyway, yeah, man. Whilst you're here, whilst you got 10 seconds, follow us on Instagram, Agenda Over Facts Pod.
Don't be your own person. Do what you want. Do what you want, man.
Fair enough. It's 2022. I can't tell you what to do. Subscribe to us on Instagram, Agenda Over Facts Podcast. Tell a friend. If you want, of course. Listen, do what you want to do. Consent.
Bear, what's it? Forceful, bruv. In the club, like, yeah, come fucking subscribe, because.
Yo, follow my Instagram, Agenda Over Facts Podcast.
She definitely went on my Instagram. Go on.
No, I'm never doing it now.
Yeah, go.
Yeah. All that jargon's out the way, and then some. But yeah, man, we here, man. We live. We inside, man. We had a couple technical hiccups setting up, but you know.
Oh, what is that? Where's that? And that's recorded. GG, man. Go on.
Are you happy with yourself?
No.
Are you actually happy? Are you happy with yourself? How old are you again?
25. Yeah.
Wow, interesting.
I think you. No.
Interesting.
No,
No, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Interesting. Niggas closer to 30 and he's doing that shit to
bro,
me. Niggas closer to 30 and he's doing gotcha, bitch.
Finish your corporate intro so they can get to what they came here for. As me speaking, so come on.
Talk to them.
No.
Dance for them, nigga. No, dance for them, nigga. I was done until you did. Dance for them, nigga. Be the good monkey.
Be honest. How did you feel? By the way, if you're listening to this through Spotify or something, go to the video.
Go over to YouTube.
To see what just happened, because you don't understand why he's.
And you see my beautiful face.
Yeah. So what's it?
Your mum likes it though.
Yeah. She's back, you know.
Yeah, I know she is.
Relax.
We FaceTime.
Relax.
Yeah.
That's a I seen the things you talk to. You should FaceTime.
This guy giving him energy today.
Hey. Is it Toye or Davide?
That's Davide.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, my name is Davide. I'm from Italy.
Have you seen that thing?
Pocodilio.
Have you seen that thing? They're saying it's fake. So my Italian.
Bro, his accent is fake, but we're gonna get into them. We're gonna get into that, brother, later on, man. Donny's from Essex, bro. He ain't from Italy, bro. He's gone Rome for like 2 months in his life, fam.
But go on.
But nah, bro. We're here. We outside, man. How we doing? How we feeling? How's your week been?
We're actually inside, but I'm feeling.
I did say that.
No, you said we're outside.
Alright, cool. So you're in that mood today. No, it's gonna be one of them episodes. It's gonna be an agenda episode, not facts, just agenda.
Okay,
and I'm ready for that.
Okay, but it's
You started this. You started this.
Pretty mature.
You started this.
Pretty mature.
No, it's calm.
It's been a good week. Been a alright week, man. I can't even lie. just been out here chilling.
Mm.
Grateful to the most high. You know, life has ups and downs. You have to weather the storms. I'm saying the calluses of the mind. But yeah, nah. Thank Jehovah, I'm here, man. Still live to fight another day, man. What's it? My mom's back. She came back only yesterday, to be fair.
Oh,
but
from
that's
Ethiopia.
not, obviously, I'm happy that she's back, but that's not why I'm in a better mood. I'm just.
It could be part of it,
Yeah,
though.
it could be
You know those sort of things you don't actually realize until someone says it. Then you're like,
No, but it's
it coincides with each other.
No, I'm definitely happy that she's back because I'm a normal human, innit? But I don't like. No, that's psychopathic.
No, but you're a bit of a mummy's boy as well.
And
that's not even a sense because I am as well.
yeah, but then I feel like our definition of mummy's boy is probably different to everyone else's
What they
because
think is a mummy's boy.
we get jarred by mums very easily.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But as an obviously I get what you're saying. But yeah, no.
You have a good relationship with your mum.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
exactly.
trying to say, yeah.
Happy she's back. But do you know what I think was the turning point? I feel like in any situation you're in, yeah, especially if it's one that you don't want to be in, one, how you got there is down to the decisions you made, innit?
Mm-hmm.
So I think, and what do you always describe me as? You always say I'm the what? I'm the most what?
You're the most rational guy I've met in my life.
I think I made a brilliant, rational decision that has now got me to here where I'm feeling in a better mood.
And what's that?
Think about it. What's a
Is that what the gym thing?
home gym thing?
Right. Do you know what we're gonna do now?
Home gym thing.
What you're gonna do? You're gonna record your bedroom, yeah? And I'm gonna edit it. You're gonna edit it into the YouTube video, and I'm gonna edit it into the real. Because they need to see what your bedroom is.
It's mad state.
That's where winners are born.
No, because you know what? I just thought because I was bare lazy, and I thought if it's near to me, it will just be easier, innit? And it's
In the sense of you weren't making that commute to gym.
yeah, and gym's like 2 minutes away. I just was not bothered. I was just not like,
As in 2-minute walk or bike or what?
nah, walk. I just didn't want to go gym.
But you know what? I can't lie, yeah. With gym, and everyone's gonna agree with this, it's getting your mind in the mindset of
To go gym.
I'm gonna like get dressed, pick up my shit, and drag myself to gym. When you're actually in the gym, you're like, yeah, this is calm.
yeah.
But it's dragging yourself there, not physically, mentally.
Exactly.
That's the hard bit.
And also, like, you know, okay, so you've been going gym for a while now, consistently. So
Yeah,
like,
I started again like last month.
so like you're now 100% in the
months.
phase where workouts don't feel long in it. But you know, in that first bit when you have like maybe 6 or 7 workouts to
Like the first like week or two, it's
just
like,
long.
Yeah, it's like you're battling, bro. You're not moving the weight. You're battling the weight, bro. You're doing chest press, yeah. Let's say someone, yeah. Let's say I don't know when you were.
I should put the video in. Do you remember when the
Oh!
that's the funniest video.
Can I press on Instagram?
Yeah, that's the funniest post I've ever been a part of. Like, oh wait, you know what? If I
You need to describe it,
if
bro.
I
You
find
need to
it-
describe
if
it.
I find
No,
it,
I've got it on my phone.
I can't, so-
I favorited it.
So
I go back to it sometimes when I want to laugh.
when you feel, yeah. So I'm gonna put it in now.
Now.
Yeah. So now you've just seen that in it.
Bro, now you actually need to describe that whole setting, bro. That whole.
This is such a tangent. This was time back here. This is when me or Lewis and I were like going gym together, and I remember I'd put on a good amount of like muscle and strength, and I think back then I was trying to get 100 bench, I think 200 kg deadlift. I remember what I was trying to get.
You were kind of in like the bodybuilding routine.
No, I think it was powerlifting.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, my bad.
So then, like, yeah, you're bad. So then,
Fucking Eddie got choked by a 20 kg bar.
it was, so basically, yeah. So like, I've had a good workout, and then we're finishing, and I'm like, you know what? I feel like I could try 100. You know,
As in bench 100.
I was like, yeah, stuff on. Because I think at that time I had done 95 for like 1 or 2. So I thought, let me see if I can get
5 kgs light. You can
for just
you can
one.
body that,
Yeah. So I've set up now. I've got Lewis behind me spotting me. Yeah. By the way, but they've just seen the video. But I guess this.
No, I want people to know what's going through. No, not your physical state. Your mental.
No, I was
state,
mad still.
bro.
So you know what? So okay, I'll make it mad descriptive.
elfbar. Put down the elfbar and talk. It's okay. You're safe now. You're safe.
Fuck off, bro. Hey, so I remember yesterday, like we set up here. Lewis behind me spotting me. I lift it out, and as soon as I lift it out, I'm like, it's heavy, but
I can handle it. I can jangle it.
I can see. It goes down, and it just goes down, and it's stuck here. And then I must have got, and then I spat. Yeah, I was, and that's
where was the ball? Was it on your neck? Was it on your chest?
It was on my chest, like high, upper chest, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think I must have spat because it surprised me, and then that's why Lewis has jumped back.
Oh, because there's spit.
And then,
spit
or so he says. That's why he said he moved back.
Nah,
and he's gonna spot.
When you see his face,
It's mad.
That's
He's
a nigga.
laughing.
That's a nigga that's just laughing.
So then it's stuck on me, and then I make one mad noise because it's crushing me in it. And then I remember I just had to get off, and then I've slipped onto the floor. I blacked out.
Say swear you
Like,
blacked
I
out.
blacked out. Yeah.
So wait, so what's the last thing
You'll
you
see it,
remember,
you'll
and then
see
what's the
it.
first thing you remember?
The last thing I remember is being on the bench and it's crushing me and me trying to get off. Then I remember falling, then opening back my eyes up again. And I knew that I had been out for a bit. And then I think it was maybe the rush of blood or whatever. And then I just started laughing, and I was
That's all you can do.
And I was so happy I caught it on camera. Then I was just sending it to my friends. I was like, bro, pre this. Everyone was laughing.
Nah, that was jigs, man.
How do you think? Oh yeah, because they're home gym, innit? But yeah, now I'm feeling better.
I definitely want a home gym though. When I'm like at that stage of life where I'm like, yeah.
No, see,
that's Garrow what I want.
My home gym is irrationally rational. It's irrational because you've seen it now. If you're listening to the pod through Spotify or something,
go to YouTube and subscribe.
And then go on YouTube and see where I've put the gym in it, and you can see it. But yeah, no, other than that, it's calm, just been working, grinding. What did I do on the weekend? I can't remember what I did on the weekend. I think I was just a combination of chilling. But I must have gone on my first jog in a while, innit? Because remember I was saying it's giving me pain. So then I must have jogged.
What was it your leg gives you pain when you run now or something?
Yeah, but now it's alright. Now it's okay.
Old man problems.
No.
Old man problems.
It's not old man problems. It's fat boy problems. Because what happened was, my skeleton wasn't used to the extra weight I put on. Do you know what I'm saying?
That was wrapping around your blood.
Real shit, man.
You fat bastard. Brother. Fat cat. Yeah, elf.
So like
hey, let's all laugh at fun for a couple more seconds, man.
I can't. And then tomorrow I just end myself off because I was laughing.
You ain't got a dog in you, man. You ain't got the dog in you.
What's it?
That's what I'll say at your funeral.
I remember, yeah. So on Sunday I must have gone for a jog, yeah, and then it was late. It was after soccer aid. Yeah, so it's like no cap. I didn't go. I went for a walk. The jog was the day before.
Yeah, because I was about to pull you up on that because I know you didn't go for a jog after soccer aid.
Why? How'd you know?
Because you told me.
I don't know. It's because I posted. Yeah,
no, you told me.
I told you what? I said no. I posted. Yeah, no, I posted. I didn't tell you that. I can't.
So you told me.
I can't. I don't know what you're saying, but so I've gone to the park now, and now it's late and maybe like it's getting like 9:15, 10, and it's still light because it's summer.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And I remember I was just like walking about, and I was the only one there. It's Richmond Park. So for those that don't know, it's just a massive sort of national. And I imagine, you know how England used to look before all the industrialization.
I don't think a lot of us were alive.
No, I know, but my point is in so the earth without buildings. Do you get what I'm saying? When there's just all greenery and animals and shit. So Richmond Park is just
like the Garden of Eden,
essentially. So Richmond Park is essentially just a bit of like place that's protected where they've gone no building here.
No building.
And
It's fuck off big, innit?
And it's like there's animals, deers, whatever in it.
Damn, in the middle of London. Them niggas
You're
comfortable.
saying that like you didn't see it on my thing.
Yeah, I know, but I just still find that mad how
It's crazy.
niggas
No,
are
it's crazy.
seeing reindeer in London.
But that's what I'm saying. No, but deeper. That's how.
OT.
But that's how things are meant to be, though. You're meant to be able to see animals around.
Nah,
Do you get what I'm saying?
I don't know about in capitals though.
No,
when it's supposed
no.
to be bare industrial though. I don't know about
No, but
that.
my point is
because that's not safe.
Humans are meant to be industrial. We're not meant to live the life that we're living now.
Yeah, it's a man-made thing.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I remember I was there, yeah, and then I just had the thought where you could see for so far there was no one there, and I was like, bro, is this what it feels like to be the only person in the world? Do you get what I'm saying? Because I was there, and you can look for miles around, no one there, and I was just like, damn, this is probably what it felt like to be the first nigga around. Do you get what I'm saying?
Or like in an apocalyptic film.
And you can see all the sunset. It was nice, man. It just gave me some time to think.
And what sort of stuff are you thinking about?
Quite a bit.
That you can say, of course.
No, so like one was and I like this thought. So okay, cool. So you have a dream life right now in your head. You have things that you're striving for, you're aspiring for, and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Do you ever think about the memories you're making that time or not? Do you get what I'm saying?
Nah, you don't. You just think about what the objective is.
But you don't think about the memories you'll make when you're there.
Nah, you don't.
Maybe.
You just think about what you're gonna have and the feeling that will give you.
So then maybe I think people, and myself included, should start thinking about the memories you think you'll create when you're there, and that can maybe help to see if
You actually want to be there.
yeah, you know, because I thought about it and I was like, so many times I'm like, oh, and I think everyone can relate. Where it's like, I want to do this, I want to be this, whatever. But how many times do you feel, okay, when I'm there, what's the day gonna be like? What's it gonna be like with my friends? You don't do that much thinking. Do you get what I'm saying?
But then, okay, taking that point, yeah, why didn't you just think to yourself, yeah, what? Oh, sorry if you look picked up that burp, but why didn't you just think? Instead of thinking like that, you think, how do I want to feel and what do I want to experience when I know I've made it in life? Then reverse engineer on how you're gonna get there.
How do I want to feel and what do I want to experience
when you're at that point, and then reverse engineer on how you'll get there.
But I think that's more for someone that doesn't know what they want to do. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm speaking more people that have. Let's say, okay, your dream is,
Yeah.
I want to be a footballer.
Yeah.
Calm. Have you thought about the memories you'll create? Have you thought about what it'll be like when you play this match, or when you're outside at this place or this venue as a footballer?
You just think about the tangible things, mate.
All you think about is how much you're gonna make, how much you're gonna be able to get. Do you get what I'm saying? But no, that's one of the thoughts amongst other things.
But then I feel as if someone's thinking like that, then do you actually want that, or you just like the idea of it?
No, but I would assume that's what most of us are doing. We're just, because all you can do is like the idea of something. You'll never have the full tangible facts until you're there.
That's when
Some real shit.
that's when my Nobel Prize comes into play.
That, you know what's so funny?
My submersive interactive.
If you want to get an idea of what you're talking about, was it last episode?
Nah, it was like 2-3 episodes ago. What did I call it? The social immersive simulator machine. I think I called it that.
Was it that? Social immersive simulate.
Sism.
You need to change it so it sounds like Sims. That'd be hard.
Sims. Social immersive machine.
Simulator. Just do like that.
Whoa! We've got a name.
Sims.
Sims.
And then it works on two levels because Sim is short for simulation. So
No.
It works in two
Oh,
levels.
we left into the bag.
What I'm saying is what
Jeff Bezos, you better tune into Ayo Facts.
And then, bro, imagine watching, like, let's say 2 weeks, you're gonna be like, you know, I want to take this serious. You're gonna check. I've taken an LLC already. I've taken an
You've
LLC,
copyrighted it.
everything.
You put a patent on it.
Yeah.
Trademark. Everything. I'm Kalas.
But yeah, no, it was just, I don't know, that another thought I had was that there's a few thoughts. This one was just a gut thought. This wasn't anything special. You know, like the metaverse. I feel like people that listen to music 24/7 are already in the lowest level of the metaverse.
What do you mean by that?
So, the reason people are scared, like some people are apprehensive of the metaverse, innit? Because of how different it is, because it's taking you out of reality, innit? But the first step of that, I think, is listening to music all day, because you're taking out one part of your reality sound. You know, there are some people that they have earphones in all the time.
Yeah.
You're now removing one stream of life away from your life.
Yeah.
Hearing.
Yeah.
And then the next one is what?
Visual.
Then you're in the metaverse. I lie? Makes sense, innit?
But then I feel as if, yeah, people are just like, I feel as if there's a threshold of how much escapism people want from the real world, and I feel as if the average person, if you like go from music, TV, reading, they're probably like around here. Let's say someone's threshold is there, and then the metaverse is like, whoa, like this is past my threshold that I'm actually comfortable with.
Again, though, you'd be surprised because okay, gaming, people that game for hours, what are you doing? You're staring at another reality.
But it's not the niggas.
You're being another person.
But it's not the niggas that are gaming that are
100%.
No, the niggas that are gaming aren't afraid of the metaverse. The niggas that are gaming are
they're on it.
They're on it. Bro, I'm on the metaverse because I know what I hope
where you can be and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I hope that I would still be able to distinguish between the two. But then I'm assuming the people that aren't really on it are the people that like that's not really for them. Like they're not really into that sort of stuff. Do you get what I mean?
I get you. Do you know what? Let's go back into reality for now.
Let's
go back. So we'll start off with our a staple on our show. How's your week? Because I feel like you're up to some stuff. Last week was Birmingham. How you gonna top that? People have. If someone tuned in for the first time last week, they thought T is the most coolest guy ever. What did he do this week? Last week he went to Birmingham. Out of his shell. What's he done this week? All I've done is buy an elfbar.
Nah, this week I haven't really done much, but I'm trying to add more discipline to my life. I'm trying to add more.
Have you started joining your dads on them drugs?
Not that much discipline.
That's hard. Well, you know, I was thinking tomorrow I might even try that because I want to jog before I go to work and I'm going in.
Oh,
so I think maybe not 5 a.m, but I want to see if I can wake up and go for a
just
jog.
go gym before work. That's what I do.
What you mean, as in wake up and just turn left?
Yeah, yeah,
It's actually so simple.
Yeah,
no, real shit. No, I don't know. I think I want to go gym after work and then do jogs before, or I'll see which is better. But I'm on a mission to lose weight now because.
Why are you on a mission to lose weight?
Because
like, I'm obviously because it's fucking healthy, but like, was there like a moment when you're like, bro, like this needs to end, this needs to change? Because you don't just wake up and say I want to lose weight. There has to be something that like there's a stimuli.
Nah, man. I feel like for me, I don't think there's ever been a time where I've put on weight and not been aware of it. I'm just not wired that way. I'm the type to put on even a bit of weight and just be very aware of it to the point where, bro, I remember I was walking and I was like, bro, being bothered about the way you look just keeps you on the lowest plane of thinking. It's so jarring. Because then now, instead of thinking just naturally about other stuff, you're now thinking about the way you look. It's such a waste of time. And it's two things you can either do: get over it or lose it.
Yeah.
I see a way to get over it, so I'm going to lose it.
I was going to ask you a question, but I don't know if I should ask that.
You can ask if you want. You can just ask it and I'll cut it if it's too deep.
I was going to say...
that's too deep.
Do you think people should be fat shamed?
Yeah, because like... no, but I think it depends, yeah, but like... It's not... And maybe like... And I'm putting this out my ass. Like, 80% of the time, it's not glandular. It's just greed. It's just poor discipline. Do you get what I'm saying? It's just an addiction to food, which is an addiction like any other. You would... Like, I'm all for people accepting themselves, innit? But I'm not for people making excuses. Do you get what I'm saying? And like, I feel like we're now in a world where it's like, I don't know. It's like, especially with people who are overweight and obese and stuff, you're now not allowed to say anything about it.
Like you just leave them to their own devices,
or even to the point where now they're at the forefront of fashion. Do you get what I'm saying? We're now like plus size models. I think the plus size models are okay.
Yeah, that's fine because I think if you're plus size, that's not even unhealthy.
Yeah, no,
because people have different body types. Like for example, like me, I don't really put on weight, but someone like you can eat junk food for like a couple of days and you're putting on weight. So
you know what?
That's different.
Because like, if you really wanted to, you could run 5Ks regularly, go gym. But if you just ate a lot more, you would look fat, but you would be fairly healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
You could run. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can be big and healthy.
I think it's more if you're unhealthy, and I feel, I think you should the problem is fat shame. It just sounds so
It
vicious.
sounds vicious.
Sounds mad vicious.
But when you get into the crookuses and crevices of it, I really don't think it is.
I think that there's obviously a way to do it, but
I think there's a way to fat shame properly.
But then you could argue,
depending on who it is. I think that's the most important
No,
thing.
but you could argue though.
Some niggas ain't got a dog in them.
No, but you could argue. You see how I said before? I'm wasting a lot of time thinking about how I look. Some people can be like I've met people who are really fat and they don't care. Like they generally don't think about it that much.
Yeah, because they're just secure in themselves.
And I think the reason that they're secure or insecure in themselves is because at a certain, maybe they were fat shamed too young. Do you get what I'm saying?
But surely if you're, to be fair, it depends on the case by case basis. Because you're fat shamed
too young. I think if you're fat shamed too young, it can morph your perception of a body image.
Or I thought that
Do you
would
get
just,
what I'm saying?
I thought that would just make you like hypersensitive if you're
Exactly.
fat shamed from young.
Exactly. So then now, so here you're going, is fat shaming good? Now you need context. Who can you fat shame?
Yeah,
Because like, for me, I remember when I was younger, like family members, whatever, like extended family members, they always make. I think you find this a lot in like ethnic.
Yeah.
Like, they're very vocal about.
If you've put on weight,
and like they'll poke fun or whatever.
Yeah.
And I remember when it happened to me when I was younger, I was like, that. I think that made me quite sensitive in terms of like body image. Like but no, I think it's a tangent though. But
before you go on this tangent, alright, cool. So give me a way that's a good way to fat shame someone, and a way that's not a good way to fat shame someone.
blindfold them.
Wait, is this good or bad?
Blindfold them, yeah.
Yeah.
Walk them over, like hold their hands, walk over. Tell them to look down. Tell them to take off the blindfold. They're standing on a scale.
That's a bad way, I'd assume.
Yeah. No, I think a good way to fat shame is just, I don't know. It's hard because if someone's hypersensitive, there's no good way.
Exactly. I think there's context. I feel as if you to be a good friend, you need to be able to have uncomfortable conversations with a friend.
100. And I definitely think like.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, no, 100.
You need to be able to have that uncomfortable conversation with a friend of like.
Forget that, bro. You're you. Let's say you put some weight when they're young. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna address that?
I think you can.
I thought about it.
You can fat shame him indirectly.
I don't think I'd fat shame him.
No, indirectly in the sense of not telling him, but
I think you've had enough donuts for today.
No, not that. But say something like, all right, cool. Let's say I'll just be like to him, oh son, let's go for a walk. Let's go for a walk. I'll be like, son, let's go for a walk. You're not saying he's fat, but you're disguising it as let's spend quality time. But the quality time we're spending is we're going on a walk.
That's what I was gonna do. Like,
And that's losing, and that's steps.
I think
That's the first step for a fat person. Doing steps, bro. No pun intended.
My thoughts are true. My thoughts is from young to just get them so used to exercise that it's just ingrained into their neural network that they just always exercise. Do you know what I mean? So from young, I can imagine doing bare stuff for my youth, especially like if they're sporty. I remember like I was I think I was in Central, and I would see parents, usually Caucasian parents, on drugs with their youths. I think that's hard. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you go on a drug with your son or daughter.
Yeah.
So I think I do stuff like that. Like,
yeah, that's cool. That's something. I was literally in the gym before I came here, yeah, and I saw one guy. He was probably like our age, innit? And his dad was probably like, I want to say his dad was like in his 50s or
Good
something.
shape.
He was in good shape, but he had grey hair in it. He probably looked like 50, but he looked
good for his age.
Yeah, as in someone could think he was 40, innit? And they were in the gym with each other, just doing chest day with each other. And I was like, that's sick. That's hard. Like, there's literally no excuses, fam. I'm not trying to sound like them guys, but
Pre the time. Already.
bro, that's not my. You were 20 minutes late.
No, I wasn't sitting for less. I'm saying pre the time. I'm saying pre the time. No, I agree. I think. No, I think yeah. There are healthy ways to fat shame. I don't think we're at a level where we can know how to do them.
Why, as in to fat shame people?
Yeah, I think it's a. I don't know, man.
Bro, I don't think you need to be qualified. I just think you just need to have a level of emotional intelligence. So you know the person, you know how to speak to someone, and regarding a like topic that's like sensitive in a way that you know that you're not gonna offend
No, I hear that.
Let's say, for example, if you were fat, yeah, and you needed to lose weight, yeah, and let's say I had another friend that was fat and he needed to lose weight, yeah, the way I'm gonna chat to him might be different to the way I'm gonna chat to you based on how like I know you as a person, how I know you react to like harsh realities. Do you get what I mean?
That's true.
And like some people, they need that kick out the backside and like, bro, what the fuck, you're fat? Like, what the hell? I know that sounds mad, but some people can actually positively react to that. Whereas another person, you put their arm around and be like, bro, like, come on, man, like.
Yeah, like, bro.
Do you get what I mean? Like some people, they react to stuff differently.
Like bro, you're wearing a shirt and I can see your stomach. Come on, man. Let's do something about this together.
But you're doing a disservice if you're not helping your friend out.
No,
you're really doing a disservice to them, man.
No, do you know what? More time, if you're someone that I don't know, if you're listening to this and you're I guess maybe overweight or something.
I'm not even talking to fat people because that's not my place. If you're not my friend, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna put my place in there.
Okay, well, right now, as someone that's trying to lose weight, I'm allowed to speak on it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
Listen, you fat fuck. I'm joking.
Bro!
I'm joking, bro.
That was cancelled, man.
I would say, you know what? I think, because I was even thinking about this the other day, I was like, you have to think, okay, cool. What gets you fat?
Eating too much.
So I think you have to sit down and think, why do you like to eat so much?
But it might not be that. It might be.
No, bro, it usually is.
Maybe, I don't know, they're going through something like mentally. I don't know, they've lost someone, something's happening in their life. And
depression doesn't make you fat. Eating food makes you fat.
But that depression can offset you into eating like that. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Regardless, then what I'm saying still stands. You have to think, okay, why are you eating that much then? Is it a vice? Is it comforting? Is that why you're eating?
Maybe.
Then maybe try and dive into those feelings. No, it's real shit because
man said, is it comfy?
No, because
why you're talking like that white woman? You are what you eat. What's that name? You are what you eat. What's that white woman? And she was on I'm a Celeb and she fainted. And she was, you are what you eat. You know that show when people would, back in the day, people were bare fat, they would go in it, then they lose bare weight. And like they have that segment where they have a table of what they'll eat in a week. And it's just bare junk.
Are you talking about people like super skinny versus super fat or some shit?
Bro, you are what you eat. No, you're telling me you ain't watched that before.
No. And maybe if I watched that, I wouldn't have put on weight.
You are what you eat. Bro, I thought I was bugging for a second. And it's that white woman. Bro, she's bare famous, fam. Gillian McKeith, man.
That did nothing for my brain. I've never heard of this person.
Brother, Gillian McKeith.
Oh, you said her name. I've never used to watch
this woman.
I've seen
her.
Oh, her face actually doesn't ring a bell.
Bro, and they used to do that of like, oh, this is why I eat in a week, and they have that big table where they eat, and you look at the table and be like, oh my
There's a lot.
God.
No, but that's my point. So I'm saying more times, these type of people,
how is she doing these days? Sorry to cut you off.
Imagine you check, she's fat. She's mad overweight.
I remember I used to think she was good milk, fam. 62, man. She ain't, man. Lee was saying.
No, you're true.
Good.
So then, yeah, I feel like a lot of times you're probably eating to avoid something, to distract yourself. I think a lot of times people just eat out of boredom.
True.
Or you're feeling some sort of void. So I feel like if you address that first, then you can try and replace that with something else. So I've started vaping.
Man said getting fat for fucking up my lungs. Something's got to go, fam.
Just aside, I started vaping. I started vaping because I was with a friend.
One at a time.
You see that?
One at a time.
It's just become a habit now.
Okay, stop talking. Get your fix in. Then you can talk again. You can't do both at the same time, babe.
Same. That's you with eating. You couldn't eat and talk at the same time. You said that before.
I can eat and talk at the same time.
You can't.
It's just
you said that.
It's just not pleasant. That's how you order starters on a first date.
No, I was with my friends, yeah, and like every time they came over, they had an elfbar in it. So there's certain stages. So
wait, okay, real. The story of my addiction.
Dude, you're fucking go, bro. I'm here opening up, man, trying to commercialize on that. You're trying to
come on, no, because I'll talk about my story with elfbar.
Alright,
this is the elfbar community.
Carl, say less.
Elfbar Anonymous EA. It's in the game.
You're neat, bro.
I'm a what?
No, Ebba. Elfbar Anonymous. Ebba.
You think you're smart because that's a Nigerian food.
I knew it was. Yes,
I know it was.
Yeah, it was.
Alright, cool.
Which links in.
Tell your story, you
If
crackhead.
you have too much eba, you might have to get an eba. No,
Crackhead.
so then my friend kept bringing it over, and then the first stage is, oh, you vape. I thought you were gonna take it as a vape. No, so like I was like, oh, you vape, like, oh, whatever.
You gave her the you vape. Like you gave her that look like I'm judging you, nigga.
Also, at my workplace, people vape inside as well.
Inside,
It's
that's crazy.
It's the norm. Like
Inside the office.
yeah, everyone like, bro. If the chiefs do it, anyone can do it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like CTO, CFOs, they're vaping and.
I'm not gonna say that because that's libelous, but people are vaping.
Man said that NDA.
Nah, but like people are vaping in it. So
Yeah.
I remember I was
Big
like,
employee.
yeah, word. I was just like, bro, that's not. I'm already in the shit because. Oh my god! You know what?
We'll get to that one. Talk your shit, bro. Talk your shit.
So I remember like the first I was like, oh, why have you got a thing? So then we was chilling. Then I think she must have left it somewhere, and I was like, what is this thing?
Curiosity. It's the curiosity.
and you do this thing where you look at it and you're like put it to that, like, oh, 62%. What's 2%? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what's that 600 underneath the elfbar logo? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Yeah, and then like she kept blowing
Blowing it, yeah.
and I was like,
That smell good.
And
That you smell good.
and I've got history with vaping, but not like back in the day. It was a different type of vaping. But yeah,
NDA.
that's when I was smoking on different free characters. So then
Ever. Nah.
So I remember, like I was just like, yeah, let me try it. I must have like took it. I was like, it's alright still.
Do you know it's the taste on your tongue and your bottom lip and your tongue.
Because you know what? I've never liked cigarettes.
I've
Tried them and it's just like it's disgusting.
Yeah,
it's like you do it and you're like, I can see why you go on them panorama shows and there's man them with fucked up lungs.
Yeah.
Whereas this thing, you'd think it's turning your lungs to like glitter and that. It's bare taste. Do you know what I mean? So, no, do you know what? I smoked this and I feel like, did you ever play Mario Kart?
Yeah.
You know that star you get and it turns you bare different colours?
Oh, yeah.
That's how I imagine my lungs are when I vape this. It's bare fruity.
No.
So then I've had hers and like she kept coming over and then I was like, it got to a point where I'm now like, did you bring it?
Fucking hell.
Then one day I was out with myself.
Man said, no, even before you say, oh, hi, how you doing? Hey, yo, was that off
Did you
bar?
bring it?
Yeah.
So then I remember one time I was out by myself, and I was getting a drink or something just from a corner shop. And I'm
But you going out or you just getting a drink in
get a
general?
drink. Yeah, I was on the way home, and these are everywhere. Every shop has them.
Yeah,
I just see them. I'm like,
everywhere
how much is that? He goes $6.99. I'm like, damn.
Damn cheap.
I was like, fucking, let me get one. So then this actually isn't the one I bought. I bought a different one. I had that for like a week. I lost it, and then I just got this today. But like, do you know what it is? I get it. I get the. It's just something to do.
Do you know what the mad thing is?
It's actually just something to do.
Do you know what's bad jokes? I remember when I had one, and then
Have you tried it?
you know I've tried it.
Have you tried it on camera?
Nigga said, get indicted with me.
Bro, we're both losing brand deals, not just me, man. In the future, they're like, oh, yeah, we saw the episode where you smoked. That isn't really what we're about. And what our ethos is about.
That's not our ethos.
Yeah, that's our ethos.
Man said my carbon neutral and them things there, man.
Bullshit. So then, but yeah, then I got one and started vaping. But nah, this will, what? Oh
So-
shit, yeah, no, we should.
Now I was checking the time.
But you won't see me next episode with this, innit? But yeah,
This is the same guy that said 2 weeks ago that
this is new.
like 2-3 weeks ago you said what's it called? That, oh nah, man's not on this elfbar thing. Man's not on this elfbar thing.
I said that.
Bro, I remember when one time I was out and I think you rang me. No. When we went out for Lewis's thing, but you weren't there, and then I was like, oh yeah, I bought an elfbar, innit? And then you're like, rah, you're on that elfbar thing.
Yeah, I was
and
down.
I was like, yeah, you're like, rah, like, you do that. Like,
Nah,
you're looking at me like, rah, you do that. You second class
No,
citizen.
you know what's
fam.
mad? I was there like, you're doing that to your health while having like a 6-pack of donuts. Like, bro, that's bare unhealthy, you know?
Nah, but do you know what it is? I think the elfbar thing actually got bare popular recently because
It's so cheap, man.
I think on TikTok, bare people do it on TikTok, innit? And apparently it became a trend on TikTok. So then people started buying it because they were seeing it on TikTok. And then from there, this is what I've been told, innit? I'll even tell you how I even found out about this. And then, apparently it was a trend on TikTok, and then Bear Man started vaping it on TikTok, and then it just became popular because everyone was seeing it on TikTok. It was like a challenge or something like that.
That's a challenge. You know?
So I don't know.
Bro, you know, I saw this thing. You know that you can buy NOS on TikTok.
Yeah, no, that's crazy though.
It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't fuck with that shit.
That's crazy, I lie.
I don't fuck with that shit.
But
the elfbar thing was crazy. But I'll tell you what.
Yeah, but how do you use it though? Because I know you. So you.
I don't buy it just to like elfbar, but like.
Say.
Man said you're just doing a podcast and you're elfbar in there. You're done out.
What do you say? You said you buy elfbars when what?
Yeah, I buy elfbars when I go out. For occasions. Yeah. So say for example, if I'm going out on a Saturday, I'll buy an elfbar because man, them know what I'm talking about. Yeah, see that elfbar thing. Yeah, see when you had a couple of drinks in your system,
as in that's gone.
A couple of drinks in your system, you're feeling a bit loose. The elfbar thing, yeah. You take a little puff of the elfbar thing, yeah.
It's a little buzz.
Gives you a little pick up. It gives you a little rush. You know when you're feeling down sometimes, but like you reach the high when you're out. And like, oh, you're just like down, you're a bit tired. This elfbar thing picks you up, you go, gives you a little rush thing. And obviously when you go smoking there, all the sweet jewels, say to that baby, say,
has that ever worked?
Man, the kiss and tell on the podcast, I'm not trying to be that man there, like, you know, you know what I'm saying? You get to the game, oh, we say, oh, what flavor you got? Oh, pink lemonade. Oh yeah, I tried. Oh yeah, that was alright. Oh, do you want to try mine? It's new flavour.
Was he just out there giving it to randoms?
COVID's moving, man. I'm vaxxed. I'm vaxxed, baby. Man, the COVID vaccine will protect me from everything, fam.
Wait, so...
But see with me, yeah. I do this thing where, say if I elfbar on the night, when I get home, I'll dash it. Because there were 1 or 2 times I kept it, and I was like, oh, fuck it, might just keep it so it runs out.
And you kept smoking it, innit?
Yeah, I was like, nah.
It's just there. You just keep smoking. I think...
and then I went for a run, like
I'll tell
a couple of nights. I went for a run.
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
I went for a run a couple of days like after I finished.
You felt it?
Oh, bro, yeah, I felt it.
That's the weird thing, yeah. Actually, no, tell her that.
I felt it.
I think I'm a see. Like, I think. I was gonna say.
But I still bought it when I went out again. So
how do we even start this though? Because
we were talking about health and eating and shit.
I swear I asked you how your week went, and you never said how your week went.
Bro, I don't even know. You know us, man. We go on tangents.
Did you say anything about your week?
Nah, I just said I'm trying to add more discipline to my life.
Has anything else happened in your week? Have you done anything?
Nah, not really. But I'm trying to add discipline just in the sense of I have a schedule and I stick to it. Yeah. I've been doing this thing, where like I say I want to do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like during the day, like before work or after work, and I just don't stick to it, innit? And I'm just trying to, but I'm trying to get into like just good habits of just being like an accountable man, innit?
I hear that.
And I feel as if one of those things, like it's like if you can't be disciplined with just small things of just like, all right, cool, waking up at this time, doing this before you go to work. All right, cool, you said you're gonna do this yesterday, but like you're not doing it. You said yesterday you're gonna do this tomorrow, but you're not doing it. I just feel as if like if you can't keep to that discipline, how are you gonna keep to other sorts of like discipline, like later in life? And I just feel as if discipline is just something that like it's like one of the top 5 things you need as a man, in it. So I'm just trying 100%. To build that from young. I think
it's it's very heavily intertwined with self-respect.
Well, I got self-respect, but I know what you're trying to say.
No, but as in like
nigga thinks I'm just freeing up the freeing up the wudoof.
As in, I said the wudoof. As in like it's more like, so I feel when you're in a state where your self-discipline is good, and mine isn't right now, but I guess I'm talking on states where my self-discipline was good. And I remember the difference in how I feel now and how I felt then. It's like your words carry more weight, especially the words in your head. So it's like, do you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm gonna start this, I'm gonna stop this. Yeah, it carries more weight. Like, you're less prone to just bullshitting, really. Yeah, and it's like do you know like, I think on some level your brain, like, see yourself as another person. Yeah, if you're friends with someone and let's say they spoke to you as openly as you think in your head, innit? Yeah. If every day they were like, I want to do this. I'm gonna start this. I'm gonna do this, and they never did anything. How would you feel about that person?
You just think, oh, they're moist, bro.
Like their word wouldn't mean anything.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think it's the same way to yourself. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's funnily enough, like that's like a mental note I made at like the beginning of the year. I'm trying to be more like disciplined, but more like a man of my word, innit? So if I say I'm gonna do something, like I'm gonna do it. Cause do you know it was like do you know it was when I was like fuck nah, like I fucked up. I think one time, like I said I was gonna do something for my mum, innit? And then I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And then
Was it recently?
Nah, this was like time ago, probably like end of last year, beginning of the year. Yeah, I said I'll go out with my mum, innit?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'll go out with you. I think this was on like the Friday. The Saturday I was supposed to go out with her, yeah. And then the Saturday I just forgot. And like she had like gotten ready and stuff like that, and I had literally just forgotten. And then she was just like, don't worry, you're not ready, so I'll go by myself. And then when she left, I just felt so bad. And my mom said something like, you need to be a man of your word. And I was like, from then I really need to try.
That touched him.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I felt so bad, bro. I felt so bad. So like from then I was like, bro, I'm trying to like.
Why are you encroaching? Move. Look.
Man, Shaman, you got your alpha, just smoke it, bro. If you smoke it, you won't care about how much space you got, man, because you're flying. You'll fly and get more space, man.
Yeah, that's jokes. That's
elfbar is killing my people, man.
So, what would you say?
What would I say? What?
No, nothing.
You sure? You can ask it.
No, it's calm.
You sure?
Yeah. So did you not end up doing anything
this week?
Yeah.
I went out for like a birthday party, but I didn't even know the person. It was my boys. Like my boy had a birthday party, and then she was like, "Oh, you can bring like 2 of your friends." So then me and my other boy just rolled through. It was calm. It was good vibes still.
That doesn't make sense. You said your boy had a birthday party.
No, my boy had a birthday party. He was invited to.
Oh,
and then she said, "Oh, like bring 2 of your friends," and then he brought
good vibes.
Yeah, great vibes, man.
What was it?
His birthday party.
As in, what was the venue? Like, what did you lot do?
Oh, bro.
The club, was it? What?
Now it was like she rented like a bar thing, like a bar, like vibe. Nah, it was good vibes. It was good people, like good vibes. It was a good night still.
Do you think you'll ever stop drinking?
No, because I don't drink enough to where it's a problem. Because I only really drink when
you're going out.
I go out, and if I'm like going on after work drinks with my colleagues, and I don't even do that a lot. Like obviously, you know our colleagues, they do that like twice a week or something. I only really do that if like someone's leaving, or if like a lot of people are going. I'll be like, all right, cool, yeah, I'll go, because it's, I don't know, like there's a team day where a lot of people are in, or it's like someone's leaving, then I'll go. But I don't really go like a lot, and I'm not really going out unless it's like my boy's birthday or like there's an event or something, like, or it's bank holiday. So I don't drink enough to be like, rah, this is affecting my health. I don't think I do.
I hear that. It's a moderation thing.
Yeah, I drink in moderation anyway. So
have you been watching Love Island? I know you have actually.
You know me, I'm a slag for that, man. You know me, I'm a slag for that.
You were definitely going that.
Bro, you know, every year, bro. Every year, the same people say this. Oh, you right. Oh, T, you should go to 18, man. You should go. 18, you should go to
1000%, yeah.
Everyone says this to me, man. Everyone. I'm just like, you should see me collapse, man.
No, but last year I even said, bro, just go on Love Island and just get AOF up.
Yeah, man. Even my brother-in-law, yeah.
He said the same thing.
My brother-in-law, yeah, he's a jokes guy because he watches it bears, isn't it? And like he'll message me on like when like he's watching it, but he's always a couple days behind, isn't it? Obviously, we back now. Had a bit of technical difficulties, and then after we restored the technical difficulties, we just started chatting off cam, saying some cancelable shit. So,
you know, before I actually remember something before the Love Island thing. I saw this thing. You might Google it to double check it. You know, in Germany, they're saying that women should be topless now in pools and that.
Bro, I swear someone sent that into the chat.
It's probably me. I saw that and I was like, that's wild.
But was it like it's mandatory or they? No, because that would be wild.
No, it's
if it's like they have the option to.
It's more so. You know how guys can just be topless.
Yeah, they're trying to do the.
Which I hear. But watch how quickly pool membership skyrockets.
Skyrockets. You better buy your stocks in David Lloyd's now.
Real shit, do you know what I mean? Like, or because it's in Germany, so David
Lloydsikri.
Lloydsikov. Like, nah.
That's me saying, yeah, right. Man said Lustikov. The thing is racist.
Now, them man are more David Lonchokodam. Nah, because them man's language is like, it sounds mad violent.
Duddy, bro, you're making it up. Hey, let's be careful because we're starting to creep on that level. They're gonna start calling us racist.
You know, because it's but it's true. They have like their language is quite violent. As it always sounds very like, what's it like, harsh.
Have you heard Amharic? God, that's 10 times worse. Sounds like they're letting off a bomb in there.
Can you speak Yoruba? You can't.
Yeah, small.
No, you can't.
But you can't. This is the same nigga. Oh my god, I went to Ethiopia, and oh my god, I just felt like I was a disabled child. I couldn't speak. I just had to stay in the car, and I couldn't. And they were all just laughing at me, saying, "Oh, can this boy even speak?" Oh my god, I was so by myself, and I was so alone.
Why did you say stay in the car?
Because you stayed in the car that time.
You did. You stayed in the car.
Say that one, GG's. El Toye. Do you see how Jay put in the comment on one of the rules? El Toye.
Oh, is that why? No, he put an L. Is that why he did it?
Yeah.
In the chat.
And then he private messaged me.
I don't understand. Alright, that's true.
He private messaged me saying El Toye. He's such a bastard.
Nah, but that means he listens.
Nah. He's a real one.
That's why for the L.
Yeah.
I thought he was like, does he not like that?
Nah, he put El Toye. He private messaged me saying El Toye.
You know what? He posted the reel on his story and then put L. I was like, wait, do you like it or not?
Larger Joseph. I'll kill you, dear.
When I lose weight, you'll see more of me. What's it? Them when they see me in ages, cuz.
That's what I'm thinking. What's your mental health saying?
Bro, you will not see me at 5-a-side. Wait, do you not still go on Thursdays?
Yeah, but the season's finishing soon. The mad thing is, last week, we couldn't even play because we didn't have enough players to fill the team.
Should have shot me.
Oh man!
If it was desperate, I would have rolled.
Nah, bro, we had like 3. We had like 3, bro. We had like 3 bad. To be fair, the bad thing is we probably still could have won.
Who turned up?
You're calling it mad, but we probably still could have won.
That just says a lot about the quality of the league.
Nah, we there was one game, bro. Pio was like 20 minutes late, like 15-20 minutes late, and so we started with 6 man. It's 7-a-side, didn't it, bro? We were winning like 3-0.
Yeah, but as I said, it says something about
the other team were getting vexed. I was like, bro, shut up, your shit, bro.
No, but you know what? I actually can't wait to come there eventually.
The league's finishing in a couple of weeks, bro.
I missed
then we got to join another one. We're going to join another one.
I missed it.
Well, anyway, as we digress, man.
Yeah, that German thing's mad. So like,
bro, we're talking about Love Island. Niggas talking about the German thing. Yeah.
Bro, I was gonna say fuck Morocco. Let's go to Germany.
Let's see some today. Woo!
I'd like to formally apologise for that outburst. If anyone felt uncomfortable, especially women who have the relax, man. Come on.
I'm hearing you have big breast. I just like to suck breast. Big breast. Have you seen that? Big Tipper? Oh, you're not a real G. You're not a real G, bro.
Why are you saying that?
Bro, that's like one of the biggest memes of like 2015, 16. What the hell?
No, okay, come on, bro. Do you? Go on. Keep talking about breasts and how you like them on our podcast. Go on. That's our brand now. Go on. What types of big breasts do you like? Huh? Go on.
Talking about breasts, Love Island.
Yeah.
What we saying? What we saying about Love Island this week?
I'm not properly caught up, but I've seen like enough episodes to get the gist of what's going on.
Oh, okay.
So, like, I know the whole like Davide and like Gemma thing, the age difference. I asked my mum this. She was like, "It's not that deep." But
27 and 19, bro.
Remember where she's from?
Arranged marriage and all them things.
No, not even that.
Forced marriage in Ethiopia.
Different. There's probably more forced marriages in Nigeria.
Let's go, baby! Diaspora Awards. Let's go.
Like because I think even her mum got married at 16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
I'm just doing a gender, bro. I'm doing a
no,
gender.
it's pretty. I think it's like that age gap was probably a mad normal over the last 100 years. Probably even more. You know what I'm saying? Probably like girls with 15 getting married to guys that are like 25, 26.
Okay, let's talk about now, in the sort of context and society we live in. 27 and 19. Before we even get into Love Island, I actually want to talk about age gaps, bro.
27 and 19. So you're telling me that you can vote, you can
you can have sex legally.
You can buy property. You can do all the things,
Oh my god!
You can do all the things that make an adult, but you can't take good from older men. That doesn't make sense.
No, bro, but this is when we
and girls in general like older guys.
Yes,
that's true.
One, you need to address why they like the older guys, because when you look into the psyche of some of those women, I'm not saying all, but I'm saying some. They have some of them have underlying issues that need to be addressed.
Nah, man.
There's a difference, bro.
I can't go with you,
broski. There's a difference between like an older guy. So say for example, 19 and I don't know, 22. 23. Okay, I can see that. That's a little bit older guys. Because I would say 19 to 21. I would say maybe that's like a maybe a section. Then maybe like I don't know, 21 to 24 is another section. Then maybe 24 to 27, 25 to 27, that's another section.
But that's you,
and then
though.
Man, you niggas that are older, man, you might can fight out yourselves, innit?
Bro, okay, fine. Bro, even start from young. When you were in secondary school, yeah, the baddest girl in your year.
Yes.
Did she ever have an older boyfriend?
Yes. But just because something happened, that doesn't mean it's right.
No,
okay, if I kill you right now because it happened, is that right?
Good point. But I'm saying as in like, it's more so the fact that I just don't think it's that deep. I personally, I probably wouldn't do that, but it's not that deep.
Okay, you wouldn't do that. No, you wouldn't do that. Why wouldn't you do that?
I haven't come across a 19.
No. Why wouldn't you do that? Say the reason why you wouldn't do that, and it's not because you haven't come across a 19-year-old. One, that's a problem in itself.
Actually,
because
no.
the fact that you're not even coming across 19-year-olds, it means that you shouldn't be around 19-year-olds naturally.
No, not really.
Yes.
It's because I don't go clubbing like that. That's when you
even if you go clubbing, bro, you're not seeing 19-year-olds when you go out, bro.
Regardless, though,
they're at prison. You're not going to prison, bro.
The reason I wouldn't go for a 19-year-old, it's not as because that taboo in my head, but it's just the fact that like I think I've been brainwashed into thinking that it's wrong when it's not that deep. Because bro, clearly that outburst like this, it makes you think, okay, then maybe that is wrong.
No, bro, I think do what you want to do in it, but.
Put it this way,
I think a man that's 19 and a girl that's that's 27 and a girl that's 19, they see life differently and they're at two different stages of their lives. But they're both adults. No, they are both. No. I'm not disagreeing with that.
You know, wait. Dave Chappelle had this skit ages back.
He's a great person to reference when it comes to morals and ethics.
Comedians are usually, because that's what they discuss in their sets.
I love DC, but I dread that happy round.
I think he must have went, how old is 16 really? And everyone was like, whoa. And he made some good points.
Yeah, what did he say? Do you remember the set?
It was, I think, along the lines of like, okay, a 16-year-old girl. In some cases, people were screaming that's too young for stuff, but a 16-year-old boy can be charged as an adult.
Okay.
And then he was like, so where's the line then? Obviously, I'm not doing it the same justice as
DC, I know what you're saying.
But it was more the fact of how old is that age really? And now forget 16, we're talking about 18. How old is 18 really? Is it an adult or not? It's something that has to be, we have to decipher and put straightforward, is this an adult or not? If it is, there shouldn't be an issue with who that adult chooses to what that adult chooses to do with another adult. Do you get what I'm saying?
I agree with you. I think no. I don't think this is a Gemma problem. I don't think it is. I think it's more of a
man's not even with her no more.
No. Okay, yeah, they're not together, and that's fantastic. That's great.
I think he's just playing the game.
But I personally think it's not down to Gemma because Gemma's young. She's still naive.
And maybe he is too.
My man is 27, bro.
And a lot of men can be immature.
Nah. That's not immature. That's you being an opportunist, bro.
Alright, calm. I said
that's you being an opportunist.
I said this to you before, yeah. They did this this study or whatever where they calculated where most men on
Niggas
Tinder,
are making up. You're making up a thesis and a theory.
Where
and an
most men, like,
experiment
so
right now.
what age group?
What age? Most
what
men.
age people women?
I said it was.
Are you not embarrassed?
That's to yourself.
This is really
Yeah, that's to
embarrassing.
yourself. What age gap? What age gap is women? Age gap. I sound like a nonce on trial.
You sound like that man you were talking about last week, cuz.
Real shit. Pedophile hunter. Nah, but as in, so they did this thing where they checked men across the board, different ages, what age women they would usually swipe. And they found it didn't matter if men were 18
like
or
Tinder
50, or 50. They were the most sought out group were 19-year-olds or 18 to 20.
Alright, cool.
That says a lot about. It says a lot about men in general. But why are we surprised? Because bro, if you go back even less than like 100 years ago, it was the norm for a 15-year-old to get married to like a 25-year-old, 30-year-old. I'm
not surprised, but then you need to take into the context into why people on them dating apps. You're just trying to fuck, man. And most of the men there are young, and they're trying to sweet a young thing and feel young again, and because they may be pedos.
No, I just think
the average young guy, if you're trying to, the average older guy, if you're trying to chop, and just a quick one, maybe you're trying to chop a younger thing, because you don't want what you normally have access to. You want what you can't have. I'm just trying to think like how them are thinking, innit?
Do you know what? It's easy, innit?
Me personally, them things there can't run.
Put it this way, yeah.
I think that age is too mad.
When you were 18 and 19,
Yeah.
compare the way you used to think then to the way you think now.
Completely different.
Okay,
bro.
and
Completely
with
different.
age, it's like your brain becomes more weathered. You become more like maybe like skeptical. You become more like less naive, innit?
And just aware. You're just aware.
Cool. I
in
feel
so
like
many
some
different
guys
ways.
might just want a girl where because she's younger, they sort of
She's naive.
I feel like naive, maybe
bro.
youthful, as in like in terms of the way she thinks and stuff. Like for so, okay, even
No.
though
Carry on with what you're gonna say.
it's like for them. I remember I was even reading that book, Way of the Superior Man. They even had a bit on it. They were like,
Don't tarnish my man. Don't tarnish my man.
they were like the reason why like younger girls like 18, 19, whatever are more sought after is because I don't know, they're more sort of full with like the essence of life. They're more youthful. They're more like they're not as I don't know. Like do you know? I'm probably not doing it justice in the way I'm explaining it.
Nah, you wouldn't explain it, but every time you try to explain it, you sound like a pedo.
Yeah.
So that answers my question in itself.
No, but okay, but there is someone that is a paedophile, yeah, and then there is someone that has a preference that not even most people, because most people have that preference. A lot of guys, like the stats are saying it. A lot of older guys are going for younger girls.
I think most men on dating apps are weird
Do you know,
to an extent.
Do you know who always has the problems with these types of things?
Who?
It's not guys. It's older girls. They're the ones that have these issues. If you went on Twitter and everyone was going mad, was it guys that were outraged?
That's because man them ain't hate this thing, because I remember when I was younger, yeah, and I was in like school, yeah, and there was always one or two baddies, yeah.
No, but you hate that for a different reason.
No, they're always
you hate that because you're younger and those guys are
exactly. That's the circle of life,
no,
bro.
But that's different though.
You could. If two people hate something
That's
for
not you saying it's
different
wrong.
ways, you still hate it.
No, but that's not you saying it's wrong. That's you
Sorry,
saying,
bro. Sorry.
That's you saying it's unfair.
Yeah.
That's different. Anyway, my point is, yeah.
My point is, I still think it's wrong, though.
I think wrong is the wrong word.
Bro, if we go back to your...
Just because you want to do something doesn't make it wrong.
Okay, true. But
That's what I'm saying.
if we go back to your point of why do they want these younger women? Because they're more youthful. They have a more just open aspect of life. But what does that mean you can do to
They
them?
have a more optimistic.
You can
life.
exploit them because they haven't been through life and experienced the harsh realities. You
can't say that.
You've got
You can't say
experience.
that. You can't say that.
You've got experience on how to
can't
maneuver them,
but
bro.
you can't say
They're
that.
19, ain't live life, bro.
You cannot say
Why
that.
can't I say that?
There are some 18, 19 years that live in madnesses. What are you talking about? And there are some 25, 26 years that have seen nothing in this world.
Okay, and
So we talking.
okay, you can't say that the average 18, 19-year-old hasn't seen life then.
True.
Okay, so where do we go from here?
We just leave it as that point is. Obviously, throw it out of the court.
Okay, so what's the youngest you'd go for?
Maybe I've said this to you. Like, maybe like, so I'm 25 now.
Don't think about this before you answer it.
No,
before
like,
agenda over
maybe
facts gets.
I think like 20.
Okay.
But then, if you're saying okay, how is 19 that different from 20? I should be in that same cancel group then.
No. One, you're younger. Two,
2 years old.
one, you're younger. For optics, it looks better. One, you're 25, so you're younger, and two, the youngest you'll go for is not 19.
At the end of the day, yeah, a relationship is the marriage between.
You're doing this to you. This is the Fatwa special. When Fatwa with it, he starts talking in parables.
No, but I'm saying, okay, this way, yeah.
He starts talking in parables.
There are girls that I know, yeah. There are girls that I know that are like 25 and 26 and 27 that are just whatless. And there are girls that I know that are 20 that have their head screwed on. So it's all it's all about context. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the scales need to align. Align.
Every situation is different. Now, I will say, again, I don't think it's wrong. I don't really care. Even though I personally want to go for a 19-year-old, but you never know. I might be 26, yeah. Meet a girl, yeah. We get off like swimmingly. Like, let's say you meet her somewhere, and you just don't think. Steve, every girl you chat to, depending on where you meet them, yeah.
Yeah, you don't know.
Your first question isn't how old are you. You just talk.
I can't lie. Yeah, if I'm enjoying a conversation with a babe, yeah, I've got to slide in the how old are you question because I need to know if I'm wasting my time or not.
I can't. So
I need to know if I'm wasting my time.
What if yeah?
I need to know.
Okay, what if you're outside, yeah, and a conversation just erupts in a group or something just randomly? Then you jump in, then you lot are like laughing, and then you sort of one person in the group. Let's say group of guys, group of girls, yeah. Conversation erupts between both of your groups. Then you start talking more to one. You're maybe a brunch or whatever. You're drinking, you laugh, whatever, and then you just get into like a lot. You're like, oh, like we're really, really vibing, whatever. This girl's really cool. And at the end of it, she says something like, but I have to be home later though. Like it's uni. You're like, uni? How old are you? How old are you?
I bet hope you've taken gap years. I bet hope you've done bare years abroad, fam.
But then come and then she goes, oh, I'm 19. And bro, I don't understand.
I'm ending the convo still.
I'm okay, bro.
I can't lie. I'm saying it's nice to meet you. Finish your disser.
I don't think it's that deep.
I don't know.
I will say I don't think I'm gonna be in the circles where I'm gonna meet someone. That's
Exactly.
19. But I'm saying if I met someone,
you never. Yeah.
If I met someone and our connection seemed like really cool, I don't know.
No, I'll say you got a sister.
Who's younger?
Nah, I don't know. I just think it's mad. I just think I don't know. I just think it's like
you're saying like you're saying like we haven't got.
I'm not getting done on joint enterprise.
For what though? It's not illegal.
No. There's law, then there's moral law. I don't want to be. That fails my moral law.
Answer me this year. Wait.
If I had a brother.
What's the age gap between your
my parents?
Yeah.
3 years.
When did your mum and dad meet?
They met at work.
I said it was older.
They met at work. No, actually, they met. I want to say like my dad was doing that. No, they met at work, but it was like the first few years after university.
Oh, so he was working.
So maybe my mum was in that final year, and my dad has been working for like a year or two.
So he'd been working, and he was just waiting outside universities.
No, they worked in the same place. They both worked in a hospital. That's how they met. Yeah, they met at work, bro. And it's like 3 years.
You know
bro.
what? Later on, go home, ask your dad. If you're my age, as in your age,
what's the youngest you go for?
Yeah.
If he says I'm matting, I'm punching him in the face. No cap.
But I bet he'll be like, 19's okay.
Nah, bro.
But okay,
niggas trying to pull my dad through the mud.
The thing is, the funny thing is, if my daughter was 19, maybe I'd have an issue if her boyfriend was 25, 26.
I better hope you do.
But yeah.
No. If I had a daughter that was 19, yeah, and she brought home a guy that was 26, I'll say this to him: what business do you have with my daughter? Oh no, I'd fully ask him that.
But what if he's a really good man?
Then no. If he's a really good guy, he will answer that in a way that I'll be like, yes, he's a good guy. Because if you crumble, then I know you're just trying to cheat.
Alright, go on. You know how easy it is to pass that test? Okay, go on, ask me.
It's not.
Okay, so
when you're a dad, I'm trying to be like my dad. Okay, I'm trying to strike fear into my daughter's other half.
Imagine, in this instance, I'm the guy that's 25.
First of all, you wouldn't be sitting in my house.
Like this is disrespect. Imagine he's
you wouldn't be sitting like that in my house.
I can't. So imagine
I have an aura like this.
Okay, calm. So I've walked in with your daughter. I've slapped her ass on the way in. Where's your dad?
You know that's why you need to be wedged as a dad.
I hear that. Calm. So go on. He postulates. He does the thing I respect. Because you're a nerder. Sorry. Don't squeeze my hand though. I beg. Don't do that because I know you're gonna do one mad handshake. So just do a normal handshake. But you can tell me if you're gonna do it hard. You can do it hard.
No.
Hi, I'm really glad to meet you.
Nice
She's
meeting you.
told me so much about herself, and I know that a lot of that comes from
She
you.
told you so much about herself. What does that mean?
Like where she gets that throat from. I'll be serious. No, just like the qualities that I've seen in her, and like sort of her upbringing and everything. Like we speak about our mutual upbringing.
Okay, and would you know about this upbringing in this house?
You know, I feel.
You failed the test already.
Wait. I'm thinking.
Why are you not looking me in the eyes?
Because I was thinking.
Why are you looking me? Be a man. Look at me in the eyes. Pause.
Calm. So ask the question again.
What do you know about the upbringing in this house?
So obviously I can't speak completely, but from what I've seen with her, I can see where she gets her discipline from, sort of day in, day out, how to achieve tasks, how to like sort of be there for someone else, which I personally felt there's a lot of qualities.
How?
I would want.
How have you seen that? Give me examples.
So after like a long day of work,
what do you do for work?
I am a lawyer.
A lawyer with us. I am a what's repeatable lawyer? What are your intentions with my daughter? What business do you have with her? She's 19, you're 26. Aren't you at different stages in your life?
So when we actually met. It was at a Subway, and her card wasn't working for some reason. And then I said, "Don't worry, I'll get it for you." Then we ended up. I said, "You know, sit down. We can just."
Do you see relationships as transactions?
No. I felt like that day I just wanted to do something good for someone else, and then we sat down, and then we were just talking, and then we ended up, hitting it off.
What did she order in Subway?
She had a meatball marinara.
No, she doesn't. She's vegetarian.
No, I hear you though, but I'm saying your test wouldn't work because a lot of guys can pass that.
I don't think guys can. I think that's one person you can't bullshit to. You can't bullshit to the other half's father. But yeah, we can agree to disagree on that one.
No, fair. Like, as I'm saying, like for me, even though people need to learn to see if something is objectively wrong, not just subjectively wrong. So a lot of this is subjectively wrong. It doesn't make it objectively wrong. Do you know what I'm saying?
But I feel as if with these things, it's a combination of what is right on paper and what feels right with these sort of things.
Nah, man, because what feels right,
I think that's when it comes to
what feels right.
This is my opinion. This is your opinion.
Though. Well, what feels right is consistently changing. Because, bro, if you go back, if you go, there's so many things I can like bring up. For one, if we're talking about children today are definitely less mature than they used to be. For one, if that's the argument that you want to use, because bro, in England, like the 1900s, kids were going to work in chimneys. Cause if there's any child now doing that, no.
Yeah, but just because it was happening back then, that doesn't mean that it was right back then. Because kids could have not wanted to do that. They could have just wanted to play in the streets, but then they were forced to do it. So just because it was happening, it doesn't mean the people that was happening to.
Sorry, go on.
Ew.
An 18-year-old can be a porn star, but a 19-year-old can't have a 25-year-old boyfriend. No, makes no sense.
But bro, you're just bringing in something.
Extremes,
yeah, you're bringing in stuff that isn't related to what we're talking about to counteract it. That's just bullshit, man. Bro. But let's just kill this, man, because we're going back and forth, man.
Yeah, I was on TikTok, and this person must have posted another guy's profile, and all this guy does, no joke, all of his TikToks are about Pornhub. It'll be like the best something, best Latinas, best whatever. So now I've seen this. Let me go on this page. Yeah, I saw one. Yeah.
Let me see. I said I saw this. I said, "Oh, let me just go." I think just trying to see.
Every single video was about that, and every single video had about 200, 300k. Niggas are horny. So I saw one. Yeah.
To be fair, the guy's just making content for niche market, and it's working.
And then I saw this thing, and it was like,
how did he not get banned on TikTok though?
Bro, there's people vaping and that. So then,
bro, that's
different. Yeah, no. So then,
bro, that was such a stupid.
No, but
bro, that argument was so stupid.
No, but he's not posting anything explicit. He just posts like names of people.
And like a picture of them.
And then you can go and Google it. So I saw one here, and it was like best real life mum-daughter duos. So I Googled them, bro. It was an actual mum and daughter getting slammed together, and I was like, what is going on here?
That's probably why they're the best.
How has this been allowed to happen? And then, like, they were doing this thing where the mum didn't want to watch that. So they were on a couch. The mum was on one side, the daughter was behind her, like sucking dick with her. She's like, yeah, no, I don't want to watch. I was like, bro, what is this? Mad, innit?
Yeah.
Like, how? Okay, one, I get it, you're in porn, but then your daughter goes into it. What the fuck has happened?
When you're around stuff, you just
That
become.
dad must feel like the biggest failure.
You become
ever.
a product of your environment, isn't it?
Well, no, that dad must have committed suicide. Imagine
Oh,
your
come
wife,
on, man, don't say that.
your wife and your daughter getting walked out on a regular together. I could not look myself in the mirror if we're talking about.
Maybe they're not together.
Probably, definitely. But yeah, no, that's just a tangent.
That was a big tangent, man.
Yeah, it was a big tangent. I saw the video. It was nuts, cuz. What's it? Anything else you want to mention?
Nah, nothing much, man. Nothing much, man. All good in the hood, man.
You know, what's it? Talking about discipline and eating, yeah. Do you know what I'm gonna find hard not to have?
What?
McDonald's.
Bro, you know, I ain't had McDonald's in a while, you know.
Hey, you know?
Nah, I probably ain't had McDonald's
Did
since.
something happen or what? Like, did you get food poisoning or something?
Nah!
No,
I'm
no.
just trying to cut out that. Oh!
Idiot.
Oh my days, I know what you're referring to. Oh my days. So basically, I ain't had McDonald's since like when was the last time I had McDonald's? It was time ago, but I basically haven't had it because the last time I had it, I got in a scrap in it. And funny enough, yeah, I told Fano about this, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna tell you until it's the podcast so I can see your natural reaction. So
Ages ago as well.
so Tutu's now. This is why if you're anyway. So Tutu's now, yeah. It's I've had a work social in it. It's like someone was leaving, so we had like work drinks or something like that in it. So we were near like Shoreditch around Bank around them sides there in it, and everyone's going home now. So I've gone Liverpool Street with one of my colleagues, and one of my work colleagues. I said I'm going to McDonald's. You on it? He saw the queue and he was like, nah, bro, I'm not on it. So then he left. I was in McDonald's by myself. And have you ever been to the Liverpool Street McDonald's, bro? On like just an evening, it's carnage, bro. It is carnage. It's like you order on the self checkout tills, yeah, and then they have like two big screens, and then it's the number. Then it's like you go and get it, whatever, like a normal McDonald's. But they don't have you can queue to like go to someone.
Yeah.
But so it was like a Thursday night. You know, Thursday now is like Friday basically for working people because they don't go in on Fridays. You get what I mean? So they're having a mare in Liverpool Street McDonald's. The queue's is going all the way out. Is like the queue's coming out of McDonald's and scooped around. But somehow I saw someone that I knew, so they finessed it in it and they got me in it. So then now I've ordered what I've ordered. Going self-checkout, order what I ordered. But now they're having a mare because the two screens where they put the numbers aren't working. But no one knows it's not working because I was like number 42, but like numbers like 111, 120 were coming up, and I was thinking, why have they skipped all these numbers? And I've gone to a random don like, bro, like, what's your number? He's like, my number's like 51, but like our numbers aren't even there. Like they're getting ready. You know, from my door it says it's getting ready. They're ready to collect, and it's not even saying it's getting ready. So we're like, bro, like, what's going on? So then one guy with a speaker, he's going, please do not look at the screens. They're giving out the wrong numbers. Me and my colleague, there was two guys with two speakers. We're gonna shout the numbers in the speaker. So when you hear your number, just come to the front. I repeat, the screens aren't working. So I'm like, fuck it. There's no point me like going near the front. Let me just bake off with the person I saw. So I was chatting to them, catching up with them, red-ta-ta. So now they say my number. My number was 42 in it. So now they're like, 42, can you come forward, please? All of that. So now I've gone forward, yeah?
Someone else came up.
So now I've gone forward, and there's a horizontal queue of people that are waiting because they're just thinking, rah, like, where's my food?
Yeah.
So now there's like a group of people from like Liverpool, innit? I would say maybe like there's like 4 or 5 of them, like I think like 3 man, 2 girls, innit? And then I think they were having a night out, and then there were 2 man, and they looked like people that were like, they just had their own work drinks, 2 colleagues, innit? So now he's saying 42, 42. I'm still trying to weave through the traffic in it. He's saying 42, 42. So I get to the front now, and then I'm trying to get through, innit?
Yeah.
And then one Don is like to me, "Where do you think you're going?" And then I'm like, I'm getting my food. He's saying my number 42, 42, 42. I'm like, bro, this is my number 42. He's like, nah, mate. Why trying to cut the queue? Why trying to cut the queue? I'm like, bro. I'm like, nah. I'm literally like, bro. Like, this is. I'm laughing because I'm still a bit like, I'm like, bro, nah. This is my number. This is my number. Like, he's like, nah, bro. He didn't say bro. It was about. He's like, nah, mate. It's not on the screen. It's not on the screen. So you're not going through. You're not going through. So I'm like, bro, this is my number. Like, bro, just let me through, innit? So now,
how close are you to your food?
I'm literally, so they've got like a little tape to stop people from encroaching, and he's at the front of the tape.
But like, so are you within earshot of the guy with the speaker?
I can shout to him, but he won't be able to hear me
because it's
bare noise in it. So I'm trying to get boss man, like, bro, yeah, come. He's not seeing anything. So now this guy's now put like his hand across me like this, and I'm like, bro, like, what you doing? Like, I'm like, bro, like, relax, bro, just let me through it. Now I've gone from mate, just let me through to now I'm like, bro, like, bro, just let me through it.
Yeah.
I've gone around down to like, bro, just let me through. He's like, and he was like, don't push me. And I was like, what do you mean don't push? He was like, push me again. He said this. He said, push me again, and that'll be the last thing you do. So I said, I laughed at it. I said, what? I said, what? He said, push me again, and that'll be the last thing you do. I said, huh? I said, huh? So I'm like, listen, I'm not trying to be that guy that's starting a fight, because you know me, man. I'm a lover, not a fighter, man. So I'm thinking, let me not get mad and look like the angry black man, innit? So there was this group of them man from Liverpool, innit? Yeah. And he was just a boisterous guy who was talking to Bear Man. So he's kind of clocked like, Ron, like, what's happening? This guy's like holding on to you. So I'm like to the guy, like, bro, like, chat to this Don, innit? Like, I was like, maybe he'll listen to another white guy, innit? Yeah. So I'm like, bro, chat to this guy. And he's clocked what's happening, innit? Yeah. So he's like to me, he was like, bro, your sound, just come through. So
he's like, you feel this way.
So he's now chatting to the white Don that's like holding me back.
He's like, bro, relax,
like, relax, like, what you doing? Like, relax, innit? Just let him through. So now Donny's like, he's bare vexed,
he's defensive
innit?
now,
He's bare vexed, like, he's let me through. And as I've gone through, yeah, I'm like, so he was like, push me again, that's the last thing you do. So I'll be like, bro, like, see you later, innit? Like, that's the last thing you're gonna do, innit? Like, see you later, innit? So he's like, budge me as I've gone past. I'm just like, yeah, whatever, innit? I'm like, yeah, whatever. So now I've gone to get my McDonald's, I've got my double cheeseburger, my Fanta, my chips. And yeah, that was it. I just got a light. So the exit was that way, innit?
Okay.
But my man was that way.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, nah, man, I gotta have the last laugh with this guy, man. I said I gotta have the last laugh with this guy. As I'm walking past my man, yeah, I get out my Big Mac, I get out my double cheeseburger, I unwrap it, yeah, I open my barbecue sauce, yeah, I dunk it in, yeah, I eat it, and I do this. So tasty.
You're kind, man. Nah, I
said, so tasty. This guy loses it. Well, this guy, he grabs me by the neck.
Good,
bro.
Good.
He flings the barrier that stops
was
me
he
from
big?
Going. He was like.
He definitely wasn't.
He
big.
was my height, yeah.
He definitely wasn't big. Otherwise, he wouldn't have done it.
He was my height, yeah, but he weren't a big,
he's a normal guy.
And he standard white guy. He was probably like 30, 40.
Yeah.
He's fling the barrier. He's grabbing by the neck. Yeah. I'm choking, bro.
Wait, have you not swallowed the Big Mac bit yet?
He's still in my food, bro. So I've taken one bite of my Big Mac, innit? Yeah. People are trying to break him up, but he's grabbed my neck, innit? He got me like this. I'm like, fuck. So now I've got my Big Mac in my hand, yeah. I get my Big Mac, yeah. Like, sponge him in the
Give him a big slap.
I gave him a Will Smith sponge. I sponged man in the face.
With the burger?
With the burger, yeah. Then I got my Fanta. My Fanta was in my left hand. I smashed the Fanta in his face, fam. I smashed the Fanta in his face. I said, yo, what you on, bro? I said, what are you on?
Wait, who are you with?
I was by myself.
Fairs, go on.
I said, what are you on, bro?
Do what happened?
Sleep security came. I said, hold me back, bro. I said, hold me back. I'm gonna kill someone in here. I said, hold me back. The guy from Liverpool said, lad, it's fine, lad. Leave him, lad. I said, nah. I said, someone's gonna die today, fam. Then obviously the security guard was Nigerian, innit? He just said, listen, just leave the guy, innit?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, my man actually started violence on me first, innit, bro?
Yeah.
So I'm just defending myself, innit?
Yeah.
So I've sponged man with my double burger.
And then the combo with the Fanta.
Then I've comboed him with my Fanta, yeah.
And man used the combo to combo.
Nigga, he got combo. He got drenched. So I'm leaving now, yeah? And I'm thinking, wait.
Where's your food?
Where's my food, fam? Yeah. So I go to the front and I say, listen, you might need to run me up my order again.
And then what they say?
Yeah, they ran it for me because they saw what happened. They saw my man choking me.
You should have got more.
The man got my food. I can't lie, I didn't even see him after that, fam. My man, I didn't see him after, fam.
That's crazy.
I just go home, fam.
You loved it, innit?
But you know what I mean? I'm not even a fighter like that, man. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I pay my taxes. I go to work. I come home. I'm a law-abiding citizen. But the nigga was just moving mad.
Yo. I'm loving it. Never mind. It's the.
I'm loving it.
I was gonna be a sick place to close the reel.
Oh, you're so weird, man. But anyway, yeah, man. So basically, that's what happened in Ethiopia. Then I remember I was even on the train home.
Ethiopia. You went,
when you were in Ethiopia.
You said that's what happened in Ethiopia. That's what you just said.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, they ain't got McDonald's there. But even when I was on the train,
I don't think they do. I don't remember seeing any. So fair enough.
Don't watch that. I don't think Nigeria does. They do. They got something called like Mr. Biggs, though.
I don't think they man had. Okay, maybe they do, but I don't remember seeing it in the hotspots, and they're gone. But
yeah, you know the mad thing is after it happened, yeah, I remember I was on the train home and I was thinking, this is content for the podcast. I said this is content for the podcast, man.
People, please get us to 200 subscribers. So he doesn't need to be doing this, man.
I had to put Merman in a spliff, you get me?
Risking his life over Big Mac sauce, man.
But that was the last time I got McDonald's. I ain't been since, fam.
Traumatized and stuff.
Nah, man, it's just life. Obviously, you try fuck with tea, you get drenched in some burger sauce. You get me, fam?
Or do you want a Big Mac or a big slap cheese one?
Hey, tell him. Hey, tell him. Tell him.
Clearly, that guy chose different.
Tell him. Do you know? I was even thinking. Imagine if, like, I don't know, one day, man.
Did the Fanta have ice?
Yeah,
that's deep. That's solid.
Imagine. I was even thinking to myself. I was thinking, bro. Imagine if one day I go to like a networking event at work or something, and my man's there.
He's the big boss.
Yeah, big boss. And my man's just there. Or like I'm at a job interview later in life, and my man's just like the guy that's interviewing me. Yeah. Because you never know. Because bro, it was like five minutes from my work.
No, but
so you just never know.
But if he was there, I wouldn't even want the job because that means that's the type of guy that they have there. I'm cool.
Yeah, true.
Especially if he's in a senior position.
But if they check long. But anyway, fam, should you wrap it there? Yeah, man. But yeah, man, it's been a good one. It's been a cool one. There's been a lot of agenda. Oh, I thought someone was coming in. No. There's been a lot of agendas flying over in this episode, man. There's been laughs. There's been giggles. There's been arguments. There's been sniggles and tiggles and wiggles and chiggles and chigwell. But yeah, man, it's been a good one. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Again, as I say, like, comment, subscribe. Put on them notifications. Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube. All of the good stuff there. But yeah, man, it's been another one. It's been a wicked one. It's been an Agenda Over Facts episode. It's been a classic one, I would say. I would like to think so. It's been your boy T.
The guy that takes the Big Mac, causes big slaps, making niggas take big naps. That's T. T in the cup.
Yo, say that again, bro. Yo, don't piss me off, bro. Hey, say that again, man.
It's T. The guy that takes a Big Mac, does a big slap, makes man them take a big nap. Night. It's been your boy.
Night. Big Mac. Big T, big slaps. Yeah. Don't piss me off, bro. I'm a violent don. Yeah.
Hey, yo. I do you want a hamburger or a hamburger? You choose one.
This hamburger makes you go night. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's been your boy T.
It's your boy F.
And it's been I was gonna say with your boy elfbar, sponsored by elfbar. If you
No.
elfbar, if you wanna sponsor us,
Don't sponsor us.
elfbar, if you wanna sponsor us,
Don't sponsor
man,
us.
for us to check, man.
Don't sponsor us.
Elfbar, if you wanna sponsor us for us to check 10 bags minimum.
Nope.
Cause you got the Big Mac here,
Come on, Big Mac.
big slapper,
Sign us off.
big whacker.
Big Mac and fries. Sign us off, man. Let's go.
It's been your boy T.
See you, boy F.
Season 2, episode 14. Locked, done, dusted. It's been a great one. Elfbar